How's it going, guys? Marvel Nook here, and today we're going to be breaking down the Mr. Fantastic character reveal for Marvel Rivals, and of course this character is launching alongside the beginning of Season 1 on January 10th as a duelist. So if you want to see more content like this, where I'll be covering the season in its entirety, please be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe, as it would really mean a lot to me. And yeah, kicking off this trailer, we get a very detailed look at Mr. Fantastic's character design, as well as what appears to be his MVP cinematic. However, I'm not 100% certain of this. As well as this, his suit itself seems to be slightly inspired by the Future Foundation outfit from the comics, albeit with its own unique flavor, which, to be honest, I wasn't a fan of at first, but it's definitely growing on me. Moving on, we get our first look at some of his basic attacks, as well as one of the new maps, which is a New York that has been taken over by Dracula and the Curse of Eternal Night. His basic attack seems to have two variations, one where he does a standard punch with one arm, and another where he lunges both arms forward. We can also see from the bottom left hand corner that this attack has unlimited use, and as well you'll notice that at certain points there is actually a prompt to damage the opponent, this being one of Mr. Fantastic's abilities that seems to have a capacity of 2. Next, we get a look at another one of Mr. Fantastic's abilities, where he is able to pull 2 opponents into each other, causing them damage, which for me at least looks incredibly fun to use, and I can't imagine how awesome it's going to feel actually, pulling that off against opponents in matches. Something else worth pointing out as well is we can see now that there is a prompt for dash, mapped to the same button we would normally use to damage the opponent like we saw earlier. My guess, to be honest, is that when the opponent is on the ground, you can damage them, and then when the opponent is airborne, like Iron Man, for example here, you can dash to them, which is pretty freaking awesome. As well, in the background of this shot too, there appears to be 2 statues of Iron Man and Captain America, respectively. And to me at least, these statues seem like memorial pieces, potentially hinting that the Iron Man and Captain America of this timeline didn't survive, which is pretty crazy, and also kind of funny because there's those 2 statues, but then that's actually the 2 characters that Mr. Fantastic's fighting. Following this, we get a look at Mr. Fantastic's final ability, which seems to be that of a parry. I mean, it has to be, right? We can literally see here he reflects Iron Man's ultimate back at him, and insta-kills him, which is pretty incredible, to be honest with you. Nearing the end of the trailer, we get a really interesting look at what appears to be Mr. Fantastic's damage or dash ability, in which he transforms into a brute-like figure. Funny enough, he actually makes reference in the trailer to being as big as Ben, which obviously is referring to Ben Grimm, or better known as The Thing. And yeah, he basically just goes absolutely crazy on the opposition, and it looks like this is going to be really good for causing damage to groups of enemies. Finally, we get a look at Mr. Fantastic's ultimate, where he essentially jumps up into the air, forms a huge fist, and punches into the ground. From what I counted in the trailer, he appears to do this 6 times, which is going to be really useful when it comes to game modes like Control, etc. But that does it for my Mr. Fantastic character reveal breakdown. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and how excited are you for Season 1. Take care and stay safe. Bye!